Everybody, my name is Empress Ariel, and I am the founder of Luxurious Peace. It's a plant-based skincare brand designed for people suffering with eczema, TSW, and traumatic skin. So before I go into my story, I just want to get a quick hand raise of all of the people that are in the building that are suffering from TSW or TSW warriors. Just kind of want to get a quick poll of who I'm talking to. And the caregivers, if you could raise your hands. I just want to applaud all of you guys, the warriors, the caregivers, family members, friends who are here today. It takes a lot of courage to be in this position, and it also takes a lot of courage and empathy to help someone that's in this position. I would like to say that, I guess Rhett and Michelle, they're TSW anomalies with their healing. But for me, my journey began with TSW in 2018. I'm currently 43. I've had eczema since I was 5, and it has been a journey nonetheless. A lot of ups and downs, but I guess you could say that God put me in this position to be a vessel and to share my story so that I could help others. So for me in 2018, when I began my battle with TSW, I didn't know what the heck was going on, if I'm being completely honest. Just living with eczema, I learned how to navigate it. I learned how to hide it and conceal it the best way that I could, whether it be through clothing, makeup, or just how I presented myself. Like if I was passing someone something, I used to dig in my arms, like on my wrist, and my wrists were so bad, inflamed, scabby, the whole gamut, bloody, you name it. So I would learn how to turn my hand to pass someone something. It wasn't so much the shame, the embarrassment of what people could actually see. It was more so me having to explain why I look like this and you don't. So for a lot of us, the scars are not just external, they're internal as well. I know a lot of people have mentioned PTSD that we all go through because there is a PTSD associated with this. Oftentimes we don't talk about the mental health aspect of it all. You know, just trying to get through your day, trying to have some type of normalcy. I know for me, I'm one of those people, I scan the room just to see who looks like me, to see if I could find community. So by Kelly having the TSW Summit, this first annual TSW Summit, I just want to thank her for inviting community. I feel like we may not know each other, but we're family, and we're gonna get to know each other, and we're gonna piggyback off of each other and embrace one another and share our stories and share our different methods for healing. For me, healing wasn't to use another medication or another FDA-approved modicum of healing. I have been in 8 different case studies. Like I said, having eczema at the time I was 5, having my introduction with hydrocortisone at 8, then betamethasone, fluoxetinide, prednisone, you name it. I've done it all, injections, orals, topicals, everything. So that's, I guess you could say, the catalyst as to why I created my beauty brand, Luxurious Peace. It's for all of you guys. You can find it at www.luxuriouspeace.com. Find me on social media at Luxurious Peace, because I like to say my products are designed with your itch in mind. Because itch is one of those things where somebody can't tell you not to scratch. People who don't have eczema are always going to tell you, oh, don't scratch, rub it. No, I need to scratch. Even when I'm not itching, I'm scratching because it's therapeutic, right? It's one of those things that help to regulate our nervous system, to calm us down in situations where we might feel overwhelmed, scared, embarrassed, anything. You know, it's just one of those things where I'm just like, and I'm not even itching. And then sometimes your skin is kind of like a math problem, right? Like what happened to the right side is now happening to the left side, you know? I'm going through a flare-up on my left hand, now my right hand is acting crazy. So again, that goes back into the whole mental thing. How do I deal with this? Who can I talk to? Because people with normal skin, they're not gonna understand what you're going through. A doctor can tell you things based on their experience with other people, based off of hearsay. But until you actually experience that, or you are caring for someone who's experiencing that, that's when you'll understand what people are going through. So for me, with creating my brand, I wanted to create a safe haven and a space for people who look like me. It's one of those things where I just kind of feel like if you're not grounded in something, whether it be your faith or your belief system, it'll be something that'll be tough for you to go through. Like I said, my journey began in 2018 and it's still ongoing. I went through the whole gamut, the RSS, the flaking, the shedding, you name it. You know, I lost my hair, my eyelashes. Through RSS, I had moles on my face. They burned off and never came back. I still experience flare-ups. I developed dyshydritic eczema, like on my hands. Sometimes my hands feel like sandpaper, you know? But to be honest with you guys, if it wasn't for my faith and my grounding with God, I don't think I would have made it through. I didn't suffer from any suicidal thoughts or anything like that, because at the time I had two very young children, 2 and 4, when I started my battle with TSW, and my 4-year-old, he'll soon be 12, he would pray for me every single day to get through this. 8 years later, he doesn't even remember anything about it. Like, you went through that, Mom? I'm like, yeah, you were praying for me every day. He's like, I don't remember anything, like that, but okay. But what happened to me, I wanted to make sure it didn't happen to him, because he also suffers from eczema as well. So I said, you know what? I was 12 years old when I first created my first soap, because everything that was on the market just didn't work for me. The Aquaphor, the Lubriderm, the cocoa butters, none of those things worked for me. I was wrapped in saran wrap, you name it. So for me, for my journey, if you guys have pens and papers, I suggest you take them out and take copious notes. But for me, I went the naturopathic route. So when my journey began in 2018, it was 2 years after I had my second child. My eczema came with a vengeance. I think I was in like a remission from the time I was probably 13 up until the time I was 30. I didn't really have any flare-ups, but I still used the medication for maintenance because I didn't want, to have those flare-ups again when I was like in high school and in college and everything. So I went and sought out help the naturopathic way. I had an honest endocrinologist tell me, hey, if you want to heal, check out Chinese medicine. So I started auricular therapy, which is acupuncture of the ear, full body acupuncture as well. I did cryotherapy. I don't know if you guys are familiar with cryotherapy. I know it's hard to regulate your body temperature with TSW, but when you get out of that stage where you can regulate your body a little bit more and you need to cool down, I recommend cryotherapy. I did flotation therapy, and these are all things that I still currently do. Flotation therapy is when you lay in a pool and you can just kind of float around in salt water. What else have I done? Colonics to help detoxify my body. I know a lot of these things are expensive, but your health is worth the investment. Think about how much money we've spent on medications. So try to, take that same money and apply it to something naturally, because you are capable of healing. So I just want to say to all of you guys, I know some of you guys may feel down and out, but I want you all to know that your life has value. You have a purpose. You are beautiful. You are here for a reason. And I want you all to just look deep inside of yourself and know that you can heal. There is a natural way for you to do it. So engage with everybody here in this community. If you see me out there, stop me, talk to me. I can give you more information. I tend to be a little long-winded. I want to make sure I don't go over time. But if you do have any questions, I'm always available, whether it's DM on social media, or like I said, I'll be here. I'm from California. I'll be here for one more day. So if anyone wants to talk to me and to see what else I've done and how I could help you, I'm here to be a beacon of light and hope for all of you guys and let you know that healing is possible. There is life after TSW. Your life does not end when TSW begins, and you can continue to thrive. So again, I want to applaud all of you guys. Thank you guys for coming out today. And I'm just happy I'm able to share my story. And I hope that one day you all get the courage to share yours.